This is the fourth year I've been here, or fourth one I've been at. Really high quality talks, lots of good technical information, and lots of questions about people learning how to optimize how they get the value out of their data. So we've got things like Iceberg emerging, people trying to understand how they can get low cost storage for their data, but then also how they get the best value for money out of the actual analytics they're running. So those trends seem to be in a lot of the booths I've been to.
Amazing. And alongside those trends, obviously you see challenges come up every year. How are Firebolt helping to address those challenges?
Yeah, so the main problem I've heard from customers or not prospects today or the last couple of days has been the cost and latency. So as their data sets grow, they're struggling to get performance at a good price point. So you've got legacy tools, or not legacy tools, tools that were made 10 years ago that kind of pioneered analytics in the cloud, which is great, but those are 10 years old and they're beginning to show around the edges where it costs a lot of money. So you're either having to read all the data in order to find the bit you want to run the analytics on, or those older systems don't have the flexibility to adapt to the modern workload. So when you're thinking about, I want the scale concurrency of AI agents, they're like, the old systems can't do that. Where Firebolt is better and solves that problem is we've developed and gone into every layer of the stack and we've optimized. So we optimize your query to reduce joins. We optimize the caching of queries where there's a duplication, so you're paying less for CPU. So we've, in those two stages, reduced the number of CPU cycles. Now the value there is, it means you get faster responses, but also CPU is your most expensive cloud resource. So it's going to be cutting your cost as well. You can get cost and performance at the same time. And then at the very bottom, where you struggle with older technologies that have to read all the data, we have optimized indexing so that you only read the data that you want to run analytics on. So that's also reducing the time it takes for a response, latency, but also the CPU cycles, cost. So that's where Firebolt wins.
Amazing. Loads of great insights there already. If there was just one key takeaway for people that couldn't make it to Big Data London, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I think people need to be looking at Iceberg carefully and evaluating it, but with the context of understanding that it's just a file format at the end of the day. What are you going to do if you move to Iceberg? What are you going to do to gain the value and the performance on top of that?
Brilliant. Thanks so much and have a great rest of the event.
Thank you very much.